He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Runners on first with 1 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he's retired 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Hernandez on to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Nick Markakis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Now at the plate, Jason Worth. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. On the ground up the middle. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Felipe Rivero takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
73, Felipe Rivero.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left. Standing in, Byron Buxton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Javier Baez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Runners off for second. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking.
Hero.
0-1.
What's going on?
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Yeah, buddy. Not mad about it.
And this one's in the dirt.
I did too. And then
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle.
It's supposed to be my weekend off, but since they gave me,
but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the
since I was off Sunday.
Big mistake there. Ready with the 0-2.
I'm off tomorrow.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there.
A little depressed at first, and now, I realized it like on Tuesday or Wednesday. I was like, oh, I'm off fucking Sunday.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
It all worked out.
2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Phillies nothing.
It was.
Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the
they brought one up there.
Javier Baez will stay in the ball game
the Rock
now
restaurant.
He comes on to play second here.
No. I'm thinking. What was the fucking Rock Bottom? Is what I was thinking about. Okay. I was like, damn, I got that fucking gift card from Chris's draft stuff. Go ahead.
Twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
The movie's fucking hilarious.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I like it better in the original.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Right. The way they did it.
The 1-2, and he struck out again.
Oh fuck yeah!
That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He did like.
Folks, that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
Right, that chick didn't do a bad job.
Trey Turner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Go ahead.
Here it comes, 1-0.
No.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Most of his movies have like. I don't think I've ever actually seen a movie that I thought, a movie of his that I thought was good. They always have some phenomenal one-liners, but none of them have been good. Like I thought this was pretty good actually.
100 miles an hour.
And he was hilarious. Jack Black was definitely the best. Being fucking being a chick is.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Christian Yelich.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
There was a couple things that he did during the movie that Kristen didn't necessarily recognize, but I pointed out that like, he's definitely acting like a girl. When he has that heart-to-heart in his son.
Tough to swing with that bat sitting on his shoulder. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Now he's got to really protect and battle.
He's sitting like when they go to that little creek or river or whatever. And he sits down as he's trying to like talk to, I can't remember which of the 3 he was with, but they like zoom out and they're showing those 2 talking. And he's even sitting like a fucking girl, all fucking legs off to the side and doing weird shit.
He allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work.
And then he fucking just hilarious. When he's talking about his penis,
So that just
as a
about
teenage
does it
girl.
for Harold Reynolds, the
Fucking
lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our
hilarious.
crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Rock's basically like, I have 17 inches of cock because I'm huge, and Kevin Hart's like, I'm black, so I have a huge cock. And she's like, I don't know what to do.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago
I miss you,
Cubs.
little buddy.
4 runs
Yeah.
on 6 hits. No errors.
Yeah, that's what it was. Later,
2-0.
dude. Yeah.
For
I mean, she's
Philadelphia,
smoking
4
hot, though.
runs on only
I'll
2
give
hits.
her that.
1 error.
Oh yeah,
They left 2 men on
smoking
base.
hot. So was the redhead.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40
Yeah.
minutes.
I'd bone that.
A reminder that extra
She can get it.
southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station, 1 block
Oh, the
east of
actor
Wrigley
herself.
Field.
Yeah, no
Northbound
doubt.
Passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station.
No, yeah, like she was
Post-game
definitely the
bus
better
service
one,
will
but
also be available on the 8 Halstead,
I mean,
22 Clark, 152 Addison.
yeah, there you go. Such low standards to begin with for him. Yeah. I liked it a lot. So there's a couple people from work that went and seen that, and I remember talking to you about it, and you're intrigued, and I'm like, meh. Like this. Both of them have said it was horrible. Like just not good. Sorry, I went out to the garage. They both said it was just not good. I'm like, it's Matt Damon though, and like I was like, I told him, I was like, well, I never really had intentions to see it, but I can understand why people would, because it's like Matt Damon, and then from the previews, there's like a couple decent cameos and shit, but like, nope, don't go see it. Right. Honey, I should. That's right, yeah. Everybody in the world would do that.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league.
Oh, so it's even getting bad reviews too? That's crazy. Yeah. Goat. Oh, okay. I see you working. That's funny. Ooh. No lamb. Sounds delicious.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network.
Oh, yeah, the Rock is fucking... That shit's good.
James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian.
And French fries are hot fire.
Here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them.
That's the shit that's right downtown
right
normal,
now. I mean,
right?
timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through.
Uptown.
It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That
it's
one
so
missed,
good.
But if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top 3rd of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That's what I mean. I thought it was
this is
like spot on.
for the first strike.
Funny as shit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah.
Good right to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for
yeah,
the series.
Dude, there's a theater in Elgin that does that
shit. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
That's the part that sucks a little bit, but at the same time, you're like,
alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Marwin Gonzalez.
No, that's not even that. Yeah.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Fuck out of here.
He'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs, 18 driven in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make.
Dude, they probably fucking watched the movie before that and just tried to slide into that fucking theater.
1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jimmy Nelson gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350.
I'm gonna go.
That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching.
Shit, I'm gonna go pee.
So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the
Yeah, that's
speedster,
the
D. Gordon.
we did that
He's
shit
got a batting
the day
average
after
of
New Year
over
or New Year's Day.
400 with runners in
We went and
scoring
watched
position
fucking
coming into this one. I
Jumanji
love
and
watching
then
him in those situations
watched
because he
fucking
gets really
Greatest
dialed
Showman
in.
again, and
Hopefully
we
we get
just
to see some of that
paid for our
today.
Jumanji tickets, went out, went and got some fucking snacks, just walked over to
Tapper
Greatest
right
Showman.
back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
I ain't paying for another ticket. Get the fuck out of here.
Batting
Yeah,
third,
midday
fielder,
fucking or
Charlie
Monday,
Blackmon.
a little 2-for-1.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark.
Oh, Jumanji was
That's
full of
something
shit.
he'll look to
Well,
improve
fucking-
upon in this one.
When we walked in, we grabbed a couple seats, and I was like, we're gonna need to sit in these handicap seats for a Greatest Showman. And she's like, well, we'll just kind of see how it goes.
Herald these Phillies
And
as they
then
begin play here today.
we had to sit pretty
they
close
were
for it,
losers
and I was like,
last
well,
time out, but still in a decent
what the fuck's
groove
it matter?
as they
We've
won
already seen
4
it,
of
and let's just
5
fucking
prior
sit
to
close.
that.
Yeah, man, it's been real interesting. They lost,
so
then
yeah,
they
I
won,
guess that
then they
makes
lost.
sense.
What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do. Now, that's not fair.
Right.
You're supposed to be throwing sinkers.
Every
They throw
time I
the
go
high
into we go into
fastball
a
right
movie
there.
theater.
That's why everybody's shaking their head.
At this point, I just do it on purpose to be a dickhead.
Throw in
I'm like,
time and the side is
if we
retired.
can pick, like, if we
played
go
an
to
inning. No score
where we
here
can
on
pick out our
MLB
seats and
Network.
like pay for them, we'll sit down and I'll be like, man, how cool
Here's
would it be
Jason
just play
Worth.
some baseball or
He enters
Madden on
play
this
hitting
right
down
now.
in the 240s for the year.
And she's like, you say that every time, and I was like, because the first thing I think about is playing this every time, because it would be
First
so
delivery
cool.
to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
The sound
Blackmon
and the fucking.
ranging back.
I mean, the
He
quality
gets
might be.
there to
I don't know
make
how
the
they
play
project
for the
that shit,
first
but if
out
you're
of the
running an
inning.
HDMI to whatever the fuck it's projected,
Brought to you by Majestic.
Robinson,
In this day and age with analytics
Maybe.
and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2
it would be
away.
fun.
batting 7th, second
That's-
baseman.
So striding
Kike
forward
Hernandez.
now, Kike Hernandez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
I'd almost be more into playing that game, like playing any video
Shot
game.
foul over
Even,
towards the dugout.
I mean, zombies would probably almost be the best because of the fucking sound and like all the theater shit going on.
Ready on 1-2. Turned on down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the
Oh, dude,
third
that's
out.
fucking. That campaign mode is a shit.
Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
It probably took me, I'd say probably
Here's
a
Chris
solid
Bryant
12 hours
now.
overall
His
to
batter
beat.
pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson.
Maybe
4
more.
hits,
Probably
in
more for
20
sure.
at bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah.
Shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Yeah, it's nuts. And they, like, if you play, I mean, whatever the fuck it is, like
Here's Manny
opening
Machado now. He comes into play with
weekend
a
for
batting
football or
average in the
opening day on
respectable
baseball, like if you pick a
270s.
perfect lineup, you
Into
can
the
win like
windup and
a
the
couple,
pitch.
like a million.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Now the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going.
Maybe actually
looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Digging in now, Adam Jones. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
It'll take us
Here comes the first
right up
pitch.
to the season.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is there,
Right.
and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
That's what I was.
Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field.
That's
in
what I was
Chicago.
telling. That's what I said to him. Like what I was saying to you. Like it would be great to have a fucking top 3,
now, the right fielder. The head-to-head
maybe even
with James
4,
Paxton,
probably top 5
not
pick
a big
next year.
sample size, 0 for
I
1.
don't really care that much about it. I don't really like. I'll take it and I'm gonna love it if I get it, but I don't really care.
The windup and the 0-1.
So
and here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other.
I mean, I'm still
filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to
Le'Veon, Gurley,
fucking
Zeke, and
put this one away just past the dugout.
Who the fuck? Who's the dude? I'm still not. You're gonna tell me you're not gonna take David Johnson?
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy hitting just a bit
You'd almost,
over the
David Johnson
line on the
is
year.
borderline even more of a #1 pick because Carson Palmer retired and Bruce Arians retired. So what do you think this rookie head coach is gonna do with whoever the fuck plays quarterback? Give the ball to David
ready.
Johnson.
Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch.
What's
Called
he
the
gonna
strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moustakis will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Either way, you still did all right.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Zeke's got a way better offensive line.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakis. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich throwing back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, God damn it. I have to take Antonio Brown. That sucks. He had more receiving yards than 5 or 6 NFL teams this year. God damn it, I don't want to take that guy.
And the Cubs
the fuck out of here.
First, 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys,
that would be ideal. Yep. Because I want that solely based off. I want a top 4 pick solely based off the fact that I am taking DeAndre Hopkins, and I don't really want to take him early in the 2nd round because he won't make it back to a late 3rd round.
First pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250.
I'm taking right now. I'm taking
RBIs.
DeAndre Hopkins in the second round, no matter where it's at.
A swing and a
If I have
miss,
fucking
and a
10,
good
I'm
old
going
Uncle
running
Charlie.
back and Hopkins. If
Masterful
I
job
have
of
top
changing
4,
eye
which I
levels.
really want,
Fastball up
I'm
and
going
in,
one
then
of
the
those
curveball
4.
down and away.
And
It's
then
got him in a little bit of a
Hopkins
rocking
might
chair
not even make it
situation.
back to me at
I'm
that
curious
point
what
in
he'll
time.
throw here.
Because who's in front of him?
Pitch on its way now to Zanino. Swung on and missed. He
Take
didn't
a
even
flyer on
come
Julio
close to contact
he
on a
fucking
ball way out of the zone. One
is
out.
a predator
every pitcher gives
bitch
up
that
home
sleeps
runs.
all the time and
Some
doesn't
more
score
than others.
touchdowns.
But the best ones
Or
forget about
Odell
them as soon as
Beckham,
the
who's
next
gonna have
guy digs into the batter's box. He
probably a
showed me
rookie
lot
quarterback,
right there by going
or
after
maybe
the
even
next hitter
Eli, if
and
it is,
striking
but
him
it's
out
still
on
Eli.
only 3 pitches.
Yeah, hiccups no bueno.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He swings
I'm
and
definitely
grounds
taking
it to short.
Hopkins
To his left.
at some point in
Duffy.
time.
Throw on to first.
And I
2
would
gone.
prefer it to be mid or late second
The
round.
batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
I want to go 2 running backs. Shit,
Here's
hopefully I can get number
Gordon
1.
now. 0 for 1 here in
Take
the
a
early
running
going.
back, and Hopkins makes it to me, and I can go 2 backs back to back, and then Hopkins in the top of the 3rd.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. 3 complete from Wrigley.
That's right, yeah, I don't want to say anything because I knew you was
With Harold Reynolds and
concentrating.
Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Upside down push-up
High
or something.
fastball is in there.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number.
Depending
About
on the scenario, I
99
might just
for a
wait.
top speed.
I
Not
don't
too many
think I
guys
can
around the
not
league
take
can match
DeAndre
that.
Hopkins. Will Fuller seems appetizing. Yeah, if I have a
And he
late
gets a
first round
piece of
pick,
this
Will
one to
Fuller's
foul it towards the
appetizing, but
backstop.
DeAndre Hopkins is a top 3 wide receiver, at worst
Into the
top
windup,
5.
here comes the 0-1.
And there's no way he's
Way
gonna
out
make
in
it all the way
front.
back to
It
me.
looks like he
late
just
third
swung
round.
right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker? You have to almost go
And
underneath it.
if
to
I
scoop
can-
it. You got
obviously
one
I'm
of those
keeping
swings that
Watson
goes over the top,
because
you're never
this is
gonna
the
hit
first
it.
time breaking news. I'm gonna keep Deshaun Watson. If I compare him with fucking
The windup
Hopkins.
and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
And probably take Derrick Henry or somebody like that who probably just won the job earlier today for next year.
High in the air into shallow left center.
just gonna cut DeMarco
Blackmon is
Murray.
under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Give Derrick
The first baseman.
getting.
Number 9.
I'm not keeping Derrick Henry,
Marwin
but I'm gonna try and draft
Gonzalez.
him because he clearly is a fucking house. The only thing he fucked up tonight was
Riding in once again.
right. One of the
Marwin
worst moves you could do
Gonzalez.
is
2 away in
basically
the inning,
getting
and Dan, it looks
Marcus
like
Mariota
this could be
almost
another
killed.
1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really
So that was his
found a
block
groove on the
to
mound,
pick
and it's
up.
been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting
And-
to see how
yeah,
long he can
well,
keep
we
his
all know what
dominance
happened.
up.
And here's a fastball called
Marcus
for
Mariota
strike
almost
1.
got killed. First ever murder, death kill.
A windup and a
In the
0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this
Well,
is
there's
strike
2.
3.
There's a
and
black on a
that will
Hawaiian.
retire the side. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for
should,
1 thus far.
I saw the Bleacher Report thing.
Into the windup and the
I was
pitch.
working and
Fought off at the plate as it's
I just
Josh
fucking
Powell.
got rid of that, and I was just going through Instagram, and I was up fucking bored. And I
The
just,
windup and the 0-1.
Pat McAfee did his. If I would have got hit like that, I'd be dead. So I watched it.
Yelich has to roam straight
I didn't.
back,
I don't know
but
how
he
much.
has
I mean,
for
it
the
was
first
super
out.
clean hit,
Good
but that was
contact
one
to
of the
start out
hardest
the
hits
inning.
I've ever
Thought he
seen.
might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just
That
unlucky
dude
that time.
should be dead.
Stepping in now,
great.
Charlie Blackmon.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking
gonna have to
for
go
it,
Ziegler
go ahead and
tomorrow.
turn that baby loose.
I'm pretty
Or even Gurley,
surprised by
too.
the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
At the plate, Chris Bryant comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Yelich. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0.
Yeah.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Do you think
Not
Kamara's
too
going to
often
make
you
it
see
to
a
a third
changeup
round
come
though?
across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Right,
We are
Nagels,
watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2
He
against
very
a guy
well
like
could.
this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
A ball and 2 strikes.
See,
Here's the pitch.
I don't know.
And
And
he's
our league would be the
registers his
the longest
8th
stretch
punch-out
because
of the
there's all.
ballgame. So
I don't know if a
exceptional
fucking
effort for him on
a
the
receiver's
mound.
going to
He's
come
got
off the board in the
shutout
first
working
round this
here,
year.
as we'll show you the league ERA leader.
Because they
and
took
as you see, he's right up there
fucking-
among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball
Freeman,
game.
Tom
The
took
cutter
Devontae
runs
at 5 or
outside, ball
6.
1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, yep.
Now
Jordan
here's the
Howard probably
pitch.
too, because he's still doing things.
Had him off stride that
Kareem
time,
Hunt.
and it's 1-2.
100% going to be out.
And that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just
The top, yeah, we
dominating.
went through the 4.
Ready
Antonio
on 1
Brown
and 2.
clearly is going to be the
Struck him
best.
out, and he becomes
Right. Nah, I mean, if I have 5 and all those guys through, like I'm not taking any of the whoever. I'm not taking anybody we just mentioned before Antonio Brown. Well, maybe I will though, because see, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. No, we said Zeke, Gurley, David Johnson, and Le'Veon. That's 1 through 4. Yeah. That's insane. Jordan Howard.
Comes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
That's crazy.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
That's crazy.
Talk about dominant work so far.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
And
There's a
then
reason it's such
you
a
know that
common pitch in
fucking
that
depending
count,
on
but
where
he did well to
Saquon
spit
Barkley
on it
goes,
there.
No runs,
somebody's
just
gonna
one
be
hit, and no
eating
errors
that
on the
ass.
ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
It's obviously not, I mean, it would be tough
it's 0-2 now.
to not take Antonio Brown
great success on that exploding fastball
at that one of those points.
Zone. And I'm telling you right now, you
but
can't
I mean, it's not a dumb move to go
but you have to get your bat
first round running
get
backs
on top of it, and it's just too hard
by
to
any
do all
means.
those things and think you're going to square it up.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adam Jones sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Open stance by Moustakas. And
I don't argue it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not even Julio. He's really good.
Into the windup.
He's really
Here
good.
Comes the 2-2 pitch.
That's Julio.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
So yeah, like the thing at Julio, and I knew when I took him, like he gave me 10 points or more every single week, but he just doesn't score touchdowns.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Mike Zunino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside.
If I had a perfect scenario
anyway,
next year, the very first wide receiver I'm going to take off the board is Hopkins.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is lined right.
He's so good, dude.
And that's a base
He's
hit.
so
1
fucking
for 2
good.
in his first couple of plate appearances. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
So I'm saying. It's not a bad idea.
Here's D. Gordon now. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout.
See, the thing is like with those, with the like, 100% needs to be running back heavy, but at the same time, you don't want to always play to stop somebody. And I'm not even, can't even say that I'm going to be that good. But if I could have paired Watson and one of those guys, like, you have to play a little defense, though. You have to play a little defense. Because if I could have paired those motherfuckers. Whoa.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
He was
one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt.
He put up 30, 40 points every single week.
Waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes
it wasn't even close.
The defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Yeah, it'd have been all right.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he's back standing.
I mean, hindsight, yeah, absolutely, but I don't know how many. I was all over Crowell. I wanted him.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Maybe like a Miller. I don't know if I'd trade Crowell for a Bud.
Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Yeah,
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today.
It very well could come and bite me in the ass, and he could flop. And none of us really know. But the way it's going, like Shane said in that fucking group meeting, Derek's all pumped up about hanging his season on Watson. I'm not necessarily hanging my season on Deshaun Watson. I'm hanging my season on the fact that I have 15 or 16 picks before I have to take a Deshaun Watson.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move.
That's what I'm hanging my shit on. He's my last round keeper. So I'm going to have a guy that is
for the punch out and the
easily a top
and here's
4.
A fastball on 0-2, but it misses 1-2
maybe
now.
Even
wow, that's a tough pitch to
quarterbacks.
0-2
maybe top 5, probably
just off the
round
corner,
pick.
and I mean
potentially
just off
the rate he was going, he's easily going to be the best scorer. Quarterbacks are always the best scorer, but you don't never know what they're going to put up week to week.
They're down 2-0.
They put up fucking 30, 20, 20, 20, 2, 20, 30.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Running backs are hands down the most consistent because they get touches all the time.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Right.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Alex Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike
Alex
one.
Smith has.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound. But the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get
we
it
might
there,
find
but I
out.
like the selection.
And
We might find out. Ben Roethlisberger is great.
As he can't hang on.
Fancy, fancy. Made a nice little jump throw. Just didn't have enough on it to get the batter, but I like the play.
As much shit talking I did, you've seen it. I know you watch this game. We might see how good Tom Brady and or Bill Belichick really are after this year.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Absolutely.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Oh, he leaves another pitch over the plate here.
That shit is hitting my face.
Out to deep left center field, and for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run.
According to whatever reports out there, it might not be true. It might be true. There's truth to it if it's fucking out. And Brady.
And with it, the Cubs have
No, well, not even that. The fact that Belichick fucking wanted to borderline fight Kraft and Brady over Garoppolo because he wanted this guy to be the future.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that.
Brady and Kraft were like, I'm Tom Brady. This is Tom Brady. I'm fucking, yeah, I'm so good. Well, a solid argument to Bill Belichick being correct was the fact that the fucking 49ers are 4-0 after they got Garoppolo starting every game. And they won 1 game before that.
And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for
god-awful wide receivers.
Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove.
Rob Gronkowski ain't on the fucking 49ers.
Is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th
fucking Danny Amendola ain't on the 49ers.
Into the box, Manny Machado.
Third baseman number
That's a great pick.
Hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on.
I'm telling you, man, I really hope Belichick walks away for some reason after just anger after this year.
Off a little bit early, timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready once again, Adam Jones.
Them fuckers are going to be good and it's going to suck.
Thus far. Now some action in the Phillies
because they're going to be like, we fuck the Bears. Trubisky's going to be
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He doesn't.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle.
He doesn't need to be.
Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
I mean, if we.
So the bottom of the inning
I
is
don't know
still
we're going to
alive
fucking go after his
the
coach by any means.
Well, Matt,
I was trying to put my application out there.
You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Right. Either way, fucking Jim McMahon, we don't have a Walter Payton in the backfield. Jordan Howard's pretty good. He ain't no Walter. But it's. See, Bears, again, their football, Bears football is just run the ball, mediocre quarterback that can fucking make a throw here and there and play phenomenal or great defense. That's all we need.
And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, I would take.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
That's true.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Great 1-2 punch.
He's set and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher.
He's probably,
it's
yeah,
so
he might
hard
never
to lay
play
off a
again.
changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 3 runs already home here.
No, I don't know how good Cam Meredith is going to be. Nobody does.
Chirinos corrals it, and that ends the inning.
Nobody.
Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
I mean, at the. I would.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first.
Actually,
pitch.
I mean, he didn't play, but I'll take Cam Meredith before I'll take anybody else. Yeah, you bet. You might have been neighbors.
First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
I'll take him next year, going into it if he's healthy, for sure.
Here it comes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I mean,
digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's a 6'3" African American.
Twice in this one.
I know you.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's probably a big dude.
Bases are empty.
He's probably rocking 8 to 9. baby.
Swing.
Anyway.
1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
I just wish I could sleep until football
and this
season
is
next
fouled
year.
Back and out of play.
And the real reason is
trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I am pumped for fantasy football next year, based off of our last conversation we've had for
and he goes down
45 minutes
for
and an
the
hour.
3rd time.
But I'm really pumped.
Just about everything
Because I'm
he's
telling
doing is
you,
working. All of his pitches,
damn
great
on,
command,
got
great
these
location,
boys
and
right.
the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Dan Mullen got them Gators right. We're gonna
First
be.
pitch on its way.
We're gonna contend and be legit this year.
Next as he finds himself
For the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Yeah.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A little bit off
year
the
3,
outside,
especially
it's 1-2.
with the. I don't know. The biggest shittiest thing is like I
Here
don't
he
know
comes
who's
on
playing
ball and 2
quarterback.
strikes. And he's got another one.
That's the most
15
important
strikeouts in the
position.
ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Already. Yeah, even next year, not this. Like next year, this fucking. There's no way. See, but the thing is, I'd be alright with that. I wouldn't argue that. Right. I'd put like 20 on 2 years and 40 on 3 years. Them motherfuckers.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. D. Gordon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Tell you what,
Urban did it in 2 years.
To float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm gonna tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Oh.
That one's gonna find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I wouldn't. Don't. Like his.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. They really bunch him up.
He did all right with like
swings and
character
misses for
shit
the first
around
out.
him. Our best running back didn't play a
Digging in the
game
switch
this year
hitter,
because
Francisco
all that
Lindor.
shit.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the
Oh,
at-bat.
McElwain?
Swing and a liner.
He's worried about
High
humping
as he
fish and
makes the
shit.
catch. Well done.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to act. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
What in the actual fuck? Man. See, there's so much. Like, what are they doing? Why? Why? What's the motive?
First offering on its way. And that pitch
I get that he's been good.
corner.
Was good, actually. He's not even been good for the last 2
Way
years.
to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You're gone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I don't know if they're losing it in the stands or whatever, but man, he's been able to get those guys to chase balls out of the zone like I've never seen before. Getting a lot of strikeouts on that pitch today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Robinson Chirinos is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
Eifert.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
John Ross.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Quickest motherfucker ever.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throwing it a lot.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder,
it's
does
not
he
fun,
love
but
his
it's so
fastball enough to come back with it 3 times?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Cubs need to
Phillies
fucking
down
win
in
again,
order.
so we
Need
can
to
get
get
a
it going
little
soon.
break from
It's
it.
5-0.
No worries.
Into the box now.
Sounds good, sir. I will thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, later, brother.
Chris Bryant, he'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Third baseman, number
Here's
13,
Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
As he swings and misses at a first.
0-1.
Pitch fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he'll go to second here. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Right fielder number
Stepping
15.
in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day. Day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 7-0. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the 9th as it's a leadoff triple.
Digging in, Trey Turner. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. None out, runners at first and second. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Worth. He went down on strikes last time up. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. That's 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final today. The Cubbies blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. James Paxton wins his 3rd of the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 1